Delete one forever. Ash, Warden, Goyo, and Doc. In case you didn't realize it, there's a theme going on. This is what I consider the brain-dead gunner operators. But if you had to get rid of one of them forever, which one would you choose? I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of rough. But I already have an answer. Easily fucking Warden. Allow me to explain real quick. Everybody that plays Warden, I swear to God, does not play Warden correctly just to crutch the SMG-12 and the shotgun. And 80% of the time, they're not even good with the SMG-12, so they usually just, you know, fucking die. On paper and in reality, Warden is a good operator. Do I think he's better than Ash? No. Do I think he's better than both Goyo and Doc? No, not at all. But I also understand why people would pick the other operators. Ash is probably one of the biggest meathead operators. People just like to Ash rush. I don't get why that's still a thing in 2025. Can we stop shooting a fucking breach charge at a corner and running in? People heard it. We have ears. We know where you're coming from. People pick this operator mainly for the R4C and nothing more, even though there's RAM. Just like Warden, people don't pick Ash for her ability. They pick her for her weapons. I understand if you said Doc needs to go. I think we can all agree people that pick Doc usually are the ones that are gonna be selfish. They tend to try to spawn peek and they will use most of their heals, if not all of them, on themselves. Kind of ridiculous, okay? I'm also tired of people making me bark or meow for a stim. No. I do it every time, and that's because Elo's literally at stake, okay? So don't judge me. So if you pick Doc, I get you. Goyo out of the 4 operators is probably the most useful. Insane weapon, insane utility. In my opinion, this might be the best entry denial operator. However, the amount of people that decide to roam as Goyo because they have a vector ACOG is just short of ridiculous. Like, it'd be one thing if you placed all your Goyo canisters and you want to be a roamer, but tell me why everybody that tends to play Goyo will place like maybe 2 in like the most inadequate spot that's not even useful and then just run off and do their own fucking thing. It's getting annoying. But throughout all that trial and error, I'm genuinely gonna have to delete Warden. I'm just sick of it. SMG-12 crutches that just only pick him for the weapon and just such a waste. Pick Vigil at that point. At least you're gonna roam and hide from drones as Vigil. You pick Warden and roam? Why? No, don't do that. It's like the worst option. If you're gonna play Warden site, you're a W Warden player. But because of how situational Warden is, I think it's only fair that we have to delete Warden forever. Agree with me, disagree with me, I really don't care. So again, if you have to delete either Ash, Warden, Doc, or Goyo, who are you picking? Let me know down in the comments below.